Excise tax dollars really enable the success of our activities. More importantly, it's served as a model for the rest of the world now, and it's something we all should be very proud of.
We have this relationship between the payers, that is the firearms ammunition groups, the archery folks, and the state agencies, the federal agencies that manage wildlife. So this symbiotic relationship is critical, but it really has done wonderful things in the last 80 to 90 years.
I think it's really important for all of us to get together from the government and state and industry and partners to better have appreciation of where the excise tax dollars are going and have a better appreciation for each other's perspective.
Well, today on the tour with Sig Sauer, I saw partnerships. There are important connections between manufacturers and conservation in this country, and I really had an interesting time learning about the work that they do and about telling them about conservation and the work that we do.
So at Sig Sauer, we believe that it's not just our job to make products. As we expand into hunting especially, it has been an honor for us to be able to provide significant funding to provide these kinds of initiatives for hunters, for wildlife conservations, and all the things that the Pittman Robertson Fund supports.
It would be really difficult for our agency to do the work that we do without this level of funding. We get some level of state funding, we have some other grants and things that we rely on, but this makes up the bulk of what we get in terms of conservation funding in our state, and I think that's something that a lot of our residents and a lot of folks around the country don't realize about this program.
70% of the typical state Fish and Wildlife Agency budget is derived from sportsmen and women, both through the purchase of licenses and permits, as well as through the excise taxes on hunting and angling gear, as well as motorboat fuels.
We're using these tax dollars provided to us by industry to buy land for certain habitat values, and we need to maintain those habitat values through active habitat management. It's in our best self-interest to do our jobs with wildlife conservation because it fuels that circle.
Even if you don't hunt or fish, what your state agency does benefits you. All of the citizens of the United States benefit from these dollars because we use it from everything from species-specific projects to big landscape-level conservation planning. In the end, we can all celebrate great conservation projects and healthy fish and wildlife populations.